Hello and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero, where night has fallen over the little lily pad zone. Glow whale! I don't know, I just love the glow whales. They have such a nice design. They look like whales, but they look otherworldly. I mean, they are otherworldly, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to try to find the deep lily pad biome, which shouldn't be too hard, since from what I've heard, you basically just go down the fissures that been opened up by the lily pads wrenching up the land, and that's like the pathways down to the deeper biome. Because that is where I need to go to get mushrooms. Then I do plan to try to hopefully explore more of the crystal caverns, you know. Try to avoid the Shadow Leviathan more and get more kyanite and other stuff like lithium, magnetite, and what have you. Also need more liquor ore. Yeah, liquor ore, that's what I need. I need liquor ore, pure liquor ore. I need more nickel ore. Tons, and as you can see, I have a very ungainly sea truck. Oh, how you doing right now, Buster? I mean, afterburners not really help right now on this. Even when they attack you from behind, the cab is what takes damage. It's like kind of weird. I think that's like the big downside of the sea truck right now in terms of getting this many modules, is it's slower and the cab is what's taking damage, not anything else for some reason. But anyway, I'm just kind of using it because it's kind of using this for a mobile base right now. I got 2 storage, 1 fabricator, and the docking module right now on board. Because I figured that the entire point of the sea truck is, you know, you get your modules, you pull them into position, and if you need to be faster, you just, you know, disconnect and explore with the sea truck command module. You know, that seems to be what like the intent is. Well, when it's like in this mode, it's kind of more like ungainly Cyclops. I mean, the Cyclops is ungainly. Anyway, I'm not trying to say this is more ungainly than the Cyclops. The Cyclops is kind of pretty bloody ungainly. So, I mean, is this what it's talking about in terms of these being wrenched up? And let's avoid Squiddie because I have no perimeter defense. This looks like a deep fissure, hopefully. One thing I don't know is if the prawn will take damage when it's docked here if I go below 700 meters, since right now that's its crush depth. New storage medium, you must continue to investigate. Okay, huh? Storage medium. But here's my water crawler. It's definitely a crawler now. And I now see why the prawn suit is like you have to have it the last part, because when I originally like heard the dock module, I kept thinking like the prawn suit sat inside. Kinda like, I don't know if you ever saw Terminator Salvation where you had the giant walker that snatched people up and it just kind of sat inside its APC when it needed to be transported. That's just kind of for some reason what I was picturing the prawn doing, is it just sits inside the water crawler until, you know, it needs to smack something, you know. I didn't see anything immediately of interest. Maybe it's just saying, go, you must go deeper. 345. We're going deeper. I might not be able to take the prawn down here, depending on how deep it goes. Is it nickel ore? What are you? Gold will always need gold. Magnetite. I am realizing hopefully there's an easy method to turn my sea truck around down here. Looks like it's opening up, so should be good. I sense my people's technology nearby. The feeling is so strong I could almost think they are here. I sense technology. Okay, yes, this should be the deep lily biome. Can you grow the mushrooms? I'm gonna have to just try to see if I can grow some of them. Oh, that's the deep mushroom, I'm pretty sure. What is this? You exploded my face? Nothing seems to be coming out to kill me yet. There's just those mesmers here, which they suck. Flower spore. Benzene.
New blueprint acquired.
Mushroom! Oh, my inventory is full. I got the main thing I came down here for. Wonder what the flower spore is. I put those in there. I'm gonna explore around here some. Then I decided I'm gonna try to carry more of like cured food and water because I think that might be more efficient. Because these only provide 15 food, 20 H2O. So that's kind of the thing to try to do. Explore around a bit. That's a big mushroom over there. Holy moly, those are gigantic shrooms. Do they eat you? Suck you in and eat you. Cave flower. Cave flower. I'm glad we determined this. I'll pick it up. I need titanium too as well at this point. I've used a crap load of cartanium. Cartanium, yes. Cartanium, titanium. So this is like kind of like a little cave system down here, huh? Bumper cars. I killed it. Take that, son of a bitch. You know, I could imagine them putting something in here eventually, like those crab snakes. Oh. You know, that lived in like the mushroom caves of the Subnautica. I can imagine them putting something similar to that in here. Maybe it doesn't like actually like live in these mushrooms or anything, but you know, just kind of patrols around all serpentine. So the dude said his technology was so close he could feel it. He could feel it like it's right in his neck! I'm sorry. No one's gonna get that reference. Just because it's too obscure and vague. Well, not obscure, but it's just too vague for context. It's from Ace Ventura when Nature Calls. And what is this here? Looks like a cave of doom. So that fissure is off to, what are you? Nickel ore! One of the things I need. We need it. I do. This place is really interesting. It's kind of creepy in a way. Just because of the low light ambience and whatnot. This is in a sea truck right now just because it doesn't seem like there's tons that's threatening me down here. Wonder if I should get that quartz with the prawn before I leave. Let's see what be down here. Is there anything interesting? Because I haven't seen any technology things, so you know, maybe it's down here. Maybe something down here will eat me. This seems like it'd be an unhealthy place to be. I mean, just the carpet here just reminds me of spores, which they probably are. I could see that as being unhealthy. Oh, this goes down. I've heard that some people have kind of some complaints about like the biodiversity in this game, which I can kind of understand, mostly because there's like only a few major predators in terms of like the non-leviathans, and there's not tons of unique ones for each biome, which is kind of, as someone pointed out, with like the original Subnautica, each biome kind of had, you know, some very unique creatures that lived only in that biome. But Subnautica is also finished now, and a lot of that stuff they added over time too, so I'm not personally too concerned about it because I can see them adding more as they go on, since I think that there's still a good ways to go before they are done with this game. Keep an eye out for nickel ore. Nickel, nickel, fickle, nickel! These things are just kind of creepy because I just feel like they're about to lunge at me when they're doing that whole open expulsion kind of animation. They're pretty and creepy all at the same time. Everything's beautiful up until the point where it tries to eat you. I'm not seeing this technology he's talking about, Alan was talking about, or it was talking about, because don't know if we know if Alan is a boy, girl, neither, both, you know, who the frick knows with the architects. They are an alien species, damn it. They are an alien species, so their biology, original biology could be remarkably different. I mean, I think they were still humanoid, but doesn't mean they couldn't have drastic differences in certain departments. What the you? I'm just grabbing you to see. I think that's probably those little mesmer things. I might build another alien containment just to see what the hell those grow into. I'm gonna go over here real quick, jump out, and use my Sea Glide map. Alright, so... Wait, did I? Oh my god. It's like, let's go this way, and hey, look! This is probably what Alan was talking about. The giant brick of, is that copper or gold? Thank you, Alan. Giant brick of gold. And those spores hurt me, is that why they're being so throwing thing? I'm just gonna stay down here just in case. Architect component. Architect tissues.
New blueprint acquired.
Something I can use to fashion my storage medium. Tissue. Server types? How do you avoid ending up with, I don't know, who's or your eyelashes to go? That does not happen, at least not since the 4th iteration. So it has happened. Alright, so I mean, that looks like all the stuff here. Hoping you'd have like an ion cube for me too, but that's a nice thing. Yeah, that's all that's in that room, it looks like. Gold! And here. T. Thank you for taking the quest for an alternative storage medium. I would really love it if you could stop referring to me as a storage medium. Not you, your body. My body is a significant part of who I am and how I experience life. It is different for us. Clearly, or you wouldn't have been hanging out in that sanctuary waiting to hitch a ride with me. How did you get in there anyway? I don't know how much I should tell you. Not a flattering story? I think it is what you would call sad. We came here in search of a cure for the Kara bacterium. What, thousands of years ago? I do not experience time as you do, but yes, that is technically correct. My body was infected before a vaccine is found. I uploaded my consciousness to the sanctuary for storage. Then what? I waited. What happened to the others? I do not know for certain. Some left, others perished. Over time, my connection to them grew weaker. I cannot sense them now. Alan, I know you wish me to leave your body. For that, we must find 2 more parts. Yes, okay, but I was going to say I'm sorry. Why? You have done nothing wrong. Oh, sorry, not sorry like in a party, sorry like I feel empathy. Are all your human languages so confusing? All the ones I know are. Yeah, I mean, a lot of human language can be confusing, I think. I just probably shouldn't say that because I'm freaking monolingual, you know? I don't know any other languages, I'm sad. I do know some other languages do have a easier time like relating certain things, certain concepts and what have you, because I've heard that that's why English is a very difficult second language to pick up, because we have so many words and whatnot that have double meanings and whatnot, or just the context of how they're put in a sentence can change the context dramatically between them, which I guess a number of other languages don't have that as big of an issue. I guess I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm not a fucking linguist. But that's just what I've heard on the vague points of that kind of stuff. I can definitely vouch for at least that English is a crapsack language at times. In terms of just, you know, say one thing, people take it as another where it's like, no, I meant this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I did not mean that. You guys have not been helping with the nickel ore. I told you to keep an eye out for it. I'm just kidding. But for all I know, I've missed nickel ore and you've been like, hey, it's there on the wall, why didn't you see it? Are you blind? Well, I might be. What's going on in there? You have a serious issue. Where the frick is all the nickel at? I was running up over my feet and frickin' magnetite down here, that's for damn sure. Let's find like a nickel vein, please. I would love you, game. Nickel vein, just materialize it in front of me. But man, it said there's nickel ore down here. I found like 2 nickel ore. I had to come back down here and build like a scanner room just to find the frickin' nickel. Okay, so yeah. You guys, it's time to, well, gonna grab a few more thingamajiggers. Alrighty. We are connected. Now can I frickin' get out? We go upwards. So apparently you cannot grow the deep lily mushrooms. Unless you have to like actually like pick up seeds first, which I didn't try, but just because usually that stuff you get to take it, plant it, and carve it up from there.
New technology acquired.
I can now build an aquarium! Yay! Alright, I dumped off my load of stuff from my sea truck to my main base. Then came back to Lily Pad Islands because I did a brief cursory search and realized that the one lab I need to find is in the Lily Pad Islands. It's not elsewhere, and you son of a bitch. Don't make me get my prawn and kick your ass. I don't know where in the lily pad base because I did not look up the actual coordinates. Just that it was in here. So I'm also gonna try to explore around where I haven't been. See what it is. I mean, I do know it's also at a depth of 200 meters. But that was kind of information that's hard to kind of gloss over when I was briefly kind of taking a look at the page. Yeah, I think it's gonna be around this direction because I haven't gone really in this direction. This just has a Omega Lab vibe to it. I was kidding about the vibe, it's just... I have not gone this way. This is away from the ship direction and all that fun stuff. So it should be, you know, deeper into like the lily pad zone. I don't know if I'll actually find anything useful there. I did also go and equip my prawn suit with an exothermal thermal reactor. So I can now get power from, you know, hot areas to, you know, help with its endurance more and not be a drain on the sea truck as much. As well as I crafted its final depth upgrade. Come out wherever you are. I'm pretty sure I'm skirting the edge of the biome right now. Just because it's looking more like, you know, just the one seabed area in there looks like, is that the ship or something else? It's more looking like that's the end of the world. Alright, so what direction would I be in if I were a base that was entitled The End? Nothing down there? No, nothing. Well, you're at 200 meters. What's inside you? Someone stash a base in here, maybe? Looks like somebody did. After I run the fuck into everything. Omega Lab, the Omega symbol. Who was screaming at me? Didn't they need a prawn ass kicking? Okay, so now we are at the Omega Lab. Welcome! This is like the one that they actually don't need a sign right here to let you know, just because I don't know anyone that doesn't know that this is the Omega symbol. I mean, I suppose there are people that don't. That's just widely known as the Omega symbol. Answer. Did the laboratory look like it had been sabotaged intentionally? Do you know what it would have been used for? Looks like maybe bacteriology. That's what the equipment was for anyway. Or a fire tornado ran through it or something. Do you think your sister had something to do with it? Hi! No, she was a roboticist, not a biologist. I meant with the destruction. I don't know why she would, but the more I see on this planet, the less I know what to think. Who would want to destroy it? Okay, it's trying to phase in here. Mega Laboratory. Investigation notes the Mega Lab was first breached by a heavy impact, perhaps from a sea truck, modified with some sort of battery implement. Localized explosive charge was then released and detonated from a distance. Lab equipment was damaged to the point of interoperability, and all live specimens were destroyed. No personnel was injured. Samples have been collected for analysis to determine whether any bacteria escaped. It is, however, unlikely. The heat of the charge should have boiled everything within a 10-meter radius. Oh, it's cold over there. That dude wants my flesh. Oh, I can finally get a frickin' bulkhead.
New blueprint acquired.
So, that dude's gonna be a dickhead, apparently.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where'd you go, dude? Come on. Okay, he flew back up there, okay. Enzyme mutation study. Results from a study on the initial samples gathered from pustules on the Leviathan specimen have been promising. We were able to stimulate rapid multiplication of cells in a controlled environment, resulting in the creation of several different mutations with potentially useful applications. We recommend a wider study using samples collected from a greater variety of sites around the original sample. We trust you will provide the necessary security to do so. Leviathan site must be sealed and kept free of any unnecessary contaminants or interference. Oh, that place is freaking cold as shit. Waste disposal. Yeah, it's like, why the hell would you study the bacteria? I mean, you know that the architects studied it. And that, it got away from them, all due to a frickin' accident. Vinzart. Dan's not here, I'm afraid. That's okay. I want to see what's that you're working on. Sketch I'm psyching out, don't tell boss. I want, it's beautiful. Things is inspired by bacteria, mutant beauty, death, life, death, risk, that kind of thing. It just looks like Kara, but this is a mutation. It's just an art project. You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to bluff in midnight contention. Alright, fine, I'm bad at lying. Are you mutating bacteria thing? Yep, we're trying to mutate the bacteria. I'll grab that as... Where is Jack Hull? He keeps running and hiding and then coming back out whenever I'm out of my prawn. Little bastard. And there's a what was this over here? I already have the control room. Aromatherapy lamp.
New blueprint acquired.
You frickin' asshole! Where are you? Phasing into the frickin' walls like a little lemming. Because I think I got everything out of here. I believe. But dude, that frickin' Squiddie's being an annoying little shit. So does this truck not charge the prawn anymore? I thought I could have sworn that it charged the prawn up. Guess I might have taken that out because this runs off 2 power cells, you know. Would kind of, you know, drain them pretty quickly if it automatically recharged the prawn. But either way, it's Mega Base, some interesting stuff. in there. It's like Alterra's is doing the stupid corp thing of like, hey, let's study and try to mutate this bacteria. I mean, we have a cure for the original strain, but let's mutate it so maybe we create something that doesn't have a cure. That sounds fantastic. So yeah, I think Sam and Marguerite had something to do with destroying this base. But I'd like to thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the episode, then please leave a like, and we'll see you in another video down the road. Bye for now.